Hello, my name is Harris Short,
And I'm Princess Stone.
and we're here to review Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
In John Hughes' Ferris Bueller's Day Off, the witty and resourceful Ferris Bueller, played by Matthew Broderick, decides to take a break from the monotonous routine of school and embark on a memorable journey around Chicago.
Faking sick to his parents, Bueller is allowed to miss school so that he can recover from his illness. Bueller, along with his best friend Cameron, played by Alan Ruck, and girlfriend Sloane, played by Mia Sara, travel around Chicago in Cameron's father's 1961 Ferrari convertible.
All the while that they are enjoying the pleasures of a day off, Bueller manages to avoid his controlling school principal, Ed Rooney, his jealous younger sister, Jeannie, and his naive parents.
Here's the classic opening scene now.
Tom!
What's the matter?
Oh, it's Ferris.
What? What's wrong?
What's wrong? For Christ's sake, look at him, honey.
Ferris?
He doesn't have a fever, but he says his stomach hurts and he's seeing spots.
What's the matter, Ferris?
Papa?
Honey, feel his hands. They're cold and clammy.
I'm fine. I get up.
No.
No.
I have a test today.
No.
I have to take it. I want to go to a good college so I can have a fruitful life.
Honey, you're not going to school like this now. Oh, fine. What's this? What's his problem? He doesn't feel well. Yeah, right. Try that one out. You can fertilize the lawn.
Jeannie? Is that you? Jeannie? I can't see that far. Jeannie? Jeannie,
Like the big one, Junior. Thank you, Jeannie. You get to school.
But you're letting him stay home? I can't believe this. If I was bleeding out my eyes, you guys would make me go to school. This is so unfair.
Jeannie, please don't be upset with me. You have your health. Be thankful. Oh.
That's it. I want out of this family.
I'm okay. I'll just sleep. Maybe I'll have an aspirin around noon.
Now listen, I'm showing some houses to that family from Vermont today, so I'll be in the area now. That office will know just where I am.
Okay.
I'll check on you too, Bill.
It's nice to know that I have such loving, caring parents. You're both very special people.
Get better, Pumpkin.
I'll be home at 6 sharp. If you need anything, call.
Love you, sweetie.
um,
Call if you need us.
they bought it.
Hughes uses this film, like his other famous films such as The Breakfast Club and Pink Candles, to portray the challenges teenagers have to deal with on a daily basis, as well as the influence controlling and inattentive adult figures can have in affecting the behaviors of youth. Hughes broke the stereotypical depiction of teenagers when he filmed Bueller as a witty teenager that was able to outsmart the adult figures in his life, while also dealing with adult-like situations. Before Hughes' portrayal of smart, innovative, resourceful teenagers, teens have been seen as solely sex and drugs-driven young men and women. Hughes portrays these teens to be driven by their common defiance of authority and their need to break social conformities. The film depicts Bueller defying every adult figure in the film. Bueller fools his parents into letting him stay home because he was sick, and even convinces them that he was in the bed asleep the entire day. Bueller revolts against Rooney by staying 5 steps ahead of every attempt Rooney makes to catch him. Bueller's defiance against authority takes many forms, from using machines to add sick effects, prank calling adult figures, stealing cars, to even singing on a parade float. All of Bueller's actions went completed without punishment. While this ending made Bueller somewhat of a heroic figure to teenagers of that age, it also provided an unrealistic approach to handling authority figures. The false repercussions Bueller encountered are to be seen as entertainment rather than a true depiction of life. Hughes uses several interesting film techniques to show that Bueller, his crew, and their mischievous acts were the center of attention. The scene from the float planned out to show the thousands that were attending the parade, yet Bueller was the center of focus. In one scene, Cameron is shown freaking out, and the camera consistently zooms out until his screams can be heard from across the city, to show that no matter how large the setting was, Bueller and his crew were still and are still the center of attention. Accompanied by a soundtrack that complemented what was being conversed in the movie, there was no discrepancy that Bueller's thoughts and advice were the most important dialogue taking place throughout the film. Overall, Ferris Bueller's Day Off portrayed the free-spiritedness of a young teenage boy and his friends, but also covered deeper issues like ill relationships between parents and family members. Accompanied by humor and a stellar soundtrack, Ferris Bueller's Day Off is a must-see.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off follows Ferris, portrayed by Matthew Broderick, and his partners in crime, Cameron and Sloane, as they gallivant around this great city of Chicago. Being based around a high schooler, the general theme of this film is simply how to get past the two classic universal teenage enemies, boredom and adults. Like Hughes' other films such as The Breakfast Club and Home Alone, all adults are the bad guys. And in this particular film, the bad guy comes in the form of Mr. Ed Rooney. Mr. Rooney is a cranky high school administrator who is hell-bent on catching Ferris in the act of skipping school. Throughout the movie, Ferris uses his devious creativity to cleverly elude Mr. Rooney time after time, using some tricks that only leave the jaw of the viewer hanging and loving Ferris more than ever. Hughes perfectly depicts the angst-ridden views of teenagers nationwide through scattered clips of zombie-like students and boring monotone teachers. But Hughes really captures the viewer's hearts through Ferris's exhilarating escapades throughout his day off from school. Hughes sets Ferris up to be a beloved hero by the audience at the very beginning of the film in the opening scene, when he tricks his parents into believing that he's terribly ill and cannot attend school. This opening scene also gives way to a misguided theme of utter stupidity and gullibility of adults. Ferris's mother and father eat up every word he struggles to get out between coughs and overdramatic fits of feigning and blindness. This theme of adult stupidity is indeed unrealistic, but it adds to the film so nicely. This world of no consequences that Ferris seems to live in, where everything just goes right for him, is completely unrealistic, but it appeals to the imaginations of the viewers. The audience finds themselves rooting for Ferris to avoid getting caught. This euphoric teenage world that Ferris lives in is a source of imagination and envy for anyone who has experienced high school. The setting of the film is also essential to the grandeur of Ferris's adventures. The film hits all of Chicago's hotspots, such as Wrigley Fields, the Art Institute of Chicago, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, and even showing a glimpse of suburbia Chicago. Hughes also gives us a spectacular overhead view of the hustle and bustle of the city from the top of the Sears Tower. Ferris doesn't stop there, though. He crashes an ongoing parade in downtown Chicago. This famous scene shows Ferris hijacking a float and lip-syncing the song Twist and Shout while being backed by the parade's marching band. The camera jumps around the dancing crowd and makes it difficult for the audience not to wish they were there themselves. Here's the famous scene.
It's gonna be a fry cook on Venus.
Thank you for listening to today's review of Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
I'm Princess Stone.
And I'm Harris Short. We'll see you next time.